My name is Nicki. I'm an English makeup artist and I live with Carlo and our daughter Sky in Positano, Italy. Our house is far from the road but surrounded by fruit trees and olive groves, and we grow our own food. We'll show you what it's really like to live on the Amalfi Coast. Subscribe and welcome to the Positano Diaries. It is sunny, but it's quite cold today. It's about 11 degrees at the moment, and we are going to go for a walk in Positano because we're not allowed to go out. We're in this red zone, so we're going for a walk up into the mountains where we probably won't see anybody, but we're going somewhere slightly different. This is called Capadacqua. This pathway starts from the little crossroads where you either go up to Monte Petuso or on towards Positano. We don't take it very often just because to get here we have to get the scooter out and drive down because it's a bit of a long walk. I mean, just to walk here from our place would already be a hike, so we don't do it that often. But we're going to go up to Capadacqua and then veer off to the side, which we hardly ever do. I'm not explaining myself very well. Let's just go for a walk. As usual, if you're hoping for a nice flat walk, you're not going to get one here. It's uphill all the way. So all the way up here, probably about 15 minutes walk, there is a B&B at Capadacqua. I'll put it down in the description box below. But for those who want to be far away from town, you can stay here.
Scusa, cosa hai detto prima? 15 minuti? Non credo proprio. 15 minuti ci vogliono per scendere a casa nostra. Salire qua, pensa che abbiamo messo almeno 25 minuti.
Ok.
E siamo allenati. Qualcuno che non lo è ci metterebbe anche di più.
And here they have the best ever seesaw. Seesaw for four.
Qui ci sono i segnali molto apprezzati. Dice che se stavamo magari venendo di qua o di qua, per andare a Positano dobbiamo scendere, quindi noi veniamo da giù, quindi non ci serve. Quindi o andiamo verso Santa Maria del Castello, dove siamo stati una di queste volte, abbiamo fatto vedere il video, oppure andiamo di qua e arriviamo ad Arola addirittura, quindi è una strada lunghissima.
I already asked you last time, can we have a swing at home, please?
Sì, lo farò, amore.
Last time I came here with Zia Lucy, she pointed out that there's a little tower at the very end here, and I think she told me that during the war there was an artist that holed up in here and lived here for years and years. It's tiny. Let's have a look. Good. There's goldfish in the pond. Like that. Now, at one point, the view from this window would have been fantastic, but nowadays it is blocked by trees. Oh. Okay, I think the pathway carries on up here.
Vieni a vedere. Luca ha messo le cipolle, vieni a vedere quante ce ne sono qua.
Wow.
Sono giusto un poco di più.
Just a few onions. Funnily enough, we've just bumped into a friend. It's not particularly surprising that we've just bumped into Fabrizio here, because I bumped into him yesterday on a different pathway as well, because in the end there's only 3 or 4 pathways that you can walk along if you want to go on a proper hike, and out of those 3 and 4 everybody's going to be circulating on 1 or 2 of them, so it's quite normal to bump into somebody in the middle of nowhere up here. Apparently there's a very panoramic viewpoint over this way. Let's just go and check it out. Wow. Ooh. Yeah?
Devo andare là.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to get down from here again, but look at the view. Wow, amazing. How well am I going to get down from here? I think I need a parachute.
Ecco, adesso vediamo l'incredibile Nicki Positano che ha un po' paura di scendere.
Ce la fai,
Non è così. Vieni qua.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Ginocchio fa dei...
Ti ma pure a te?
Sì, sì, anche a me, mo mi butto.
You learn something new every day. Without bumping into Fabrizio, we would have had no idea that that amazing viewpoint was there. And we would have never found it. So that was an unexpected surprise.
Ne stanno due pure. Ne stanno tre.
Fabrizio's just found some asparagus. It is mid-March at the moment, so it is full-on asparagus picking season. And he is the number one expert. Now, I went with him. Abbiamo fatto il video quando siamo andati a fare asparagi sopra i colli. Yeah. I will add in some of the video that we made about 2-3 years ago when we went asparagus picking. I am heading out to meet Fabrizio, who is going to take me asparagus picking because I am absolutely incapable of finding them on my own and I need him to show me where to look.
C'è un bel sole poi, eh?
Bella oggi. And we haven't even got into the woods and he's already found one. It's a little baby one. And what we have to do is look for this spiky little plant here. Ow!
Come fai a non vederlo?
Io non lo vedo! What is he looking at?
Va bene, prima se ci sta. Se ci stanno ti dico di salire.
1, 2, 3. The view from here is pretty amazing. We have Sorrento. And we have the swimming pool where I used to take Sky when she was little, and we have a castle and the Amalfi Coast. I'm determined that I'm going to find at least one all by myself. Actually pretty hard without gloves. I'm surrounded by asparagus plants at the moment and I can't touch them because they're spiky and I've got bare hands. And I found one.
Ne stanno due, uno piccolino.
Oh, questo non l'ho visto.
Quello che pure lì ci va un sacco di gente, perché lì è facile da arrivarci, capisci? Allora,
I've just found a huge one. Where is it? Look! Look at that! Clever me! I'm following the pathway up And Fabrizio has just cut straight up the mountainside. Hopefully I will find him again somewhere, but it's absolutely beautiful here and I can't believe I haven't done this for so long. I didn't think I was going to find him again, but I have. There he is.
Per regolarsi. Tutti i cani si
He's found a whole load of asparagus down there. And I know a couple of years ago everyone was asking why does he put them in his mouth? Because he hasn't got a third hand and he needs both hands to pull them up. They're quite hard to pull up. I'm just going to do a big pan round just to show you exactly where I am. And in front of me, that is clearly a staircase. Where does it go? There's some more steps down there as well. I found one. Asparagus.
Un piccolo asparago. Stai diventando brava cacciatrice di asparagi.
I'm determined to find more.
Come si può dire in inglese?
Asparagus.
Yeah, catch asparagus.
Asparagus hunter.
Hunter. Ah,
Or
yeah.
forager.
Wow.
Find another one. Actually, I found two. Oh no, it's not. It looked just like it, but it's not. It's thick, but there's a baby one. But I'm not going to pick it because it's tiny. Right there.
E lascialo quello che...
Leave it.
Beh, io devo salire un attimo solo qua.
Vai, tranquillo.
There. And I found another one. It's a big one. We found another old staircase here. It's not the one that we saw before because I can see that if I look over there through the trees. It looks like we've arrived at this mad staircase. Look at that. Yes, can you imagine building this? Let's go and have a look. Ah. So this is our lunch spot from this nice little secret flat area with an amazing view.
Picnic area.
So for lunch today we have got sandwiches with olives, goat's cheese and prosciutto. Carlo and Fabrizio have gone on ahead. I've decided to wait here. Fabrizio is concentrating on asparagus picking. Holly's desperate to go with them, but I'm not letting her because it's just a little bit hairy, the pathway. That's the pathway there. It's just getting narrower and narrower with a very large drop to the side of it. So I've decided to wait here. I'm trying to keep this one with me. She's desperate to go. You can't, you have to stay with... No. Stay here. Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy? You come back. You come back. Oh, you can't leave me. Don't leave me. I can see Fabrizio all the way up there. The sun is starting to get low, so we need to start making our way back now. Fabrizio's got a big bag full of asparagus. I'm sure he's very happy about that. But
Basta così. Sì. Ah, addirittura stavo, grazie. Oggi, grazie. Ciao Fabri.
Ciao.
È stato un piacere.
not satisfied with his kilo or more of asparagus, he's off to get more, and we are gonna head home the easy way.
Oh, questo è più accarezzante. Nicki, sei bella.
And I'm back and I'm ignoring the washing and I'm watching Brent in Abandoned Mines with cake, biscuit and tea. And Holly is exhausted. You've been a good girl today. And of course tonight we have the asparagus that Fabrizio picked. I'm going to make a very simple asparagus frittata, which is just going to have asparagus, fresh eggs from the chicks, and I might put some cubed potato in there just to bulk it out a bit because there are 4 of us. Okay, this is a frittata with onion at the bottom, potato and just a little bit of asparagus because the asparagus is quite bitter. So I'm not going to put too much in that one, and then I'm going to do another one for you with more asparagus.
Et voilà!
That is the omelette with less asparagus.
Oh.
And now I'm going to make another one with more asparagus.
Wow!
Right, now we're going to do the fried cauliflower that I mentioned a couple of videos ago and that I still haven't done. So I've got my cauliflower, I've chopped it up into pieces like that, 200 grams of flour, 1 egg and 150 millilitres of fizzy water. This makes the batter. So I'm going to mix that up and then you basically just dip the cauliflower into this batter and put it in the frying pan. It's as easy as that. Vediamo, non so se l'olio è abbastanza caldo. You get very messy doing this, by the way.
Che mi piace quando fa quello? Devi affiogarmi tutti quanti nell'olio.
As you can see, they go quite hard, and I'll just let them get a little bit blonder. I don't really have a set time for this, but once they start going blonde, you can pull them out, sprinkle a bit of salt on them, and they're ready to go. Wait until they cool down a bit, otherwise you burn your mouth. And that is the finished result. Time for dinner.
Gnam gnam. Come diciamo sempre, buon appetito! Oh.
Appetito. Now, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I didn't actually notice until after dinner that everything we had from dinner was produced in our garden. It was pretty much a self-sufficient meal, and I've been meaning to do a video on eating self-sufficiently for quite a while now. That meal that we just had, so the eggs were from our chickens, the potatoes and onions and cauliflower were grown in the garden, and the asparagus was foraged in the mountains with Fabrizio earlier. Obviously, the flour that I used in the cauliflower batter was not local, but I think little things like that can be permitted. So I've been talking for a while about doing a video, self-sufficient eating in a day, and I've been putting it off for one main reason: breakfast. Me and Carlo can't bear the thought of going without our breakfast. I have tea and toast and he has like a very, very milky coffee and toast and cereal. And we just do not want to replace that with eggs.
Eggs is just not what I want for breakfast when I wake up in the morning. So we have decided that we're going to have our breakfast anyway. So yeah, we're going to have our normal breakfast, and especially at this time of year because there's no fruit in the garden. If it was summer and there was plums and apricots and figs and stuff, I could pretty much deal with that for breakfast, but there's nothing at the moment. We don't even have any oranges left because I've turned them all into marmalade. So at least I've got orange marmalade that I made myself on my toast. That's okay. So we're going to do this experiment. It will be in Wednesday's video, and we will be eating everything locally. So there will be nothing that has been imported, nothing that has travelled hundreds of kilometres. There'll be no bananas and see how we go along. I think it's going to be easier than I'm imagining it to be in my mind. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching today's video. I'd like to quickly ask you to subscribe if you haven't already. It doesn't cost you anything and it would help me out a lot. So please subscribe, and I will see you on Wednesday's video where we will attempt to eat from what we have here that we have grown ourselves. Bye.